everybody, run this 342 here with another Warframe gameplay. And today I'm going to be showing you efficient ways to obtain Solaris United reputation. Now there are four ways you could actually obtain reputation. I'll go with the most common one first. And that one would be Udiko. What does Udiko offer you? Bounties. Bounties are the most standard way to get reputation. You have difficulty 1 through 5. And all of them give you a certain amount of reputation. Here it says 1,400. The next one is 1,920, then level 3 is 2,630, level 4, 3,510, level 5, 4,050. You get a reputation like that. Once you complete it though, you have to wait until it refreshes, right? Kinda do. Unless you go outside of Fortuna itself and you talk to the NPC there that also offers you bounties. But this one is taken, so you have to wait until it's refreshed. So once you do all 5 of your bounties, you have to wait a certain amount of time for it to refresh. Either it's an hour or whatever it could be. I believe it's an hour. But you have to wait until it refreshes. What do you do then? You wait, you can, or you could find other ways to gain reputation until that timer runs out. So you have smoke fingers as your next option. You could go out mining, and you could obtain ore and trade it in, trade gems for Solaris standing. You could do that. To be able to do that, you need to buy first this Sunpoint Plasma Drill. Once you finish your bounties, you should have enough to purchase this thing, right? Yeah, you could do that. Do not buy these here. You can buy the 1,000 one, sure, but don't buy anything higher unless you have the sufficient amount of reputation to do so, because you could actually obtain these for free as a rank up reward for Solaris United. But this is another way you can obtain reputation. I won't really recommend it, but it's a way to do it. I'd rather keep all these gems and craft stuff you need than actually trade it in for standing. Now your final stop to obtain reputation is through the business. You can turn in fish that you go fishing and obtain for standing, or for actual crafting items. Or you can browse wares, and you can purchase a tranq rifle and some echo lures. This, in my opinion, is the best way for you to obtain reputation. And what do? Well, you buy a tranq rifle for 500, cheaper than a drill for mining, and you buy an echo lure for 500. Your options at first would be the Vermink echo lure and the Sawgrass echo lure. Now these synthesizers, they are consumable, so once you use them, they're gone, and all they do is provide you with an increased chance of getting a rarer version of the animal you're using for your echo lure. A rarer version of the animal means higher reputation gains. So you're going to be able to purchase one of these two first. I would recommend the Vermink is only 1,000 because the Sawgrass is 2K, and you probably don't have enough for that anyways. So just go get the Vermink one and buy the tranq rifle, and let's get hunting. I'm going to buy this Borella one. Actually, no, I'm not going to buy it. It's 4,000. But anyways, that's another way of obtaining reputation. So, yeah, let's do that. But first, make sure if you have this Warframe Revenant to have it equipped, and make a nice stretch build for it, as its ability will come in very, very handy. And that ability is its Enthrall ability. This first ability. So let's look at Revenant here real quick. Abilities. Enthrall. Convert a target into Zilius Thrall. Thralls turn onto their allies and enthrall through damage. On death, they blah 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 blah. Pretty much, he's under your control. And if the animal's under your control, it will not be feared, and it will not. Well, it shouldn't run away, but sometimes it does. But it will not be feared, and it shouldn't affect your chances of getting a perfect capture. There are different types of capture: bad capture to perfect capture, and they all give you a different amount of reputation for Solaris United. So let's make our way over to Udiko here to just get out of the gate over here. And make sure I'm on solo. Good. And let's just go in and enter, you know, well, whatever, Fortuna. Yeah. Let's go outside Fortuna and let's actually get to some hunting. We're in Fortuna. You're going to want to equip your tranq rifle and open your map. You'll see footprints all over the map. That's where you find the poop for the animal. Why you need to look for the poop? Well, once you find the poop and you interact with the poop, you see footsteps on the ground. You're going to follow those footsteps, and you're going to go to a specific, like a carcass or an egg hatchling, whatever it is. It's a pile of green stuff, or a pile of blue stuff, whatever it looks like. You'll see. But first, let's get to that marker. This one straight ahead. Let me get on my arc wing and fly over. Now, one problem is, if you do not have the tranq rifle equipped, you won't be able to see the footsteps. So you have to have that tranq rifle equipped to be able to see the footprints to find your animal. Keep in mind, this is called preservation. So here it is. There's one right over here. Hopefully it's not a bird, but it probably is going to be a bird. I don't want to chase after the sawgrass animal because it is a pain. Hopefully it's a mink. And the poop should be here. According to the map, there it is. Sawgrass. I don't want to do that one. For the purpose of this video, that isn't really a good one to do because that animal will be appearing on top of these mushroom tops, and it's a kind of a pain. Let's try to find a vermink one. It's pretty basic. Is this a vermink? Pobber. Those are rats. Let's do the pobbers. Okay, you'll see your little tracks. So the pobber is 3 little rats. This is like once you rank up to the 3rd stage of Solaris United, you will be able to purchase this. So pretty much follow the little footprints, and when you get to the end, you'll see like this blue carcass. Now we have enemies up ahead, and it's very important that you don't have any enemies on you, because it could scare off the animal, and you could kind of ruin your chances of getting a very good capture. And if you don't have a good capture, you don't get that much points. So it'd be nice if I could actually have my weapon equipped. Thanks. Put the tranq rifle back. And follow those footsteps, right? Here's one right there. So it's going this way. Down here. Just follow it. Sometimes you can lose sight of the footprint, so always go back and try to find it. It's going up here. And it's right there. You make sure there's no enemies near me. Looks good. So this is what you'll find, this thing. It's call-in point. So all you have to do is once you're here, you see in the bottom right, you see 1, 2, 3. Click 2. For me it's 2, but for you it's whatever option it would be. I click 2, and I'll click the specific echolore for the animal. This is a pobber, so I'll put the pobber one. And I'll click on it, and now I have it here. So I'm going to mute myself so you can actually hear what goes on, and you'll get the gist of it.
That is the call of a pobber. Not the mightiest of beasts, but worthy of salvation nonetheless, despite the odor. Now you must be stealthy. Preyed upon by sawgores and vermink, pobbers will flee at the slightest hint of danger.
Okay, once the mating call was successfully completed, you see on the right, you see the bar. You see a little blue light that I can move up and down by looking up or down. And you see a little box. You need to hold the mouse button or whatever you're using to make this interaction complete, and just follow the box to the best you can. Keep it in the middle or at least close to it, and you successfully call out the mating call, and the animals will come. So let me try it now. It's going down. So I gotta do it down really quickly. So here we go. And there. And now they're coming. So now equip your tranq rifle and hide. Go to the top here, and now what's cool about the tranq rifle is it acts like a scanner for these animals, so you can actually see where they're coming from. So I see them over there. There are 3 of them. I wonder if I could actually enthrall them from this distance. I can. I got 1, 2, and I got all 3. All 3 are enthralled now. They should be coming to the lure regardless. So now, these are pobbers. They're like little rats. It takes 1 shot for them to be knocked out. Since they're under my control, I can actually walk close to them and they won't be afraid. So I should be able to get a perfect capture. So just 1 shot, and they're tranked. That's 1. That's 2. Now the 3rd one here. And that's 3. Keep in mind, if you do frighten these animals, they will run away, and you're kind of screwed at that point. But let me collect them now. And this is a perfect capture. It's 0 because I'm already maxed out in standing. But perfect capture gives you the most amount of rep. These guys would give you around 400 if it's perfect, so 400 times 3. You get 1200 rep right there. But I'll show you screenshots now of what it looks like to get a perfect capture for other animals, specifically high-level ones as well. But you could expect around 4,000 reputation, 600 to 4,000 depending on what you catch. The highest one I've ever caught, I believe, was 7,000. That's a lot of reputation you can gain from this. But those are the screenshots. But yeah, I'm gonna spend now time with my family. Today is Christmas Eve, so happy holidays to all of you who celebrate a holiday, whatever you sell, well, whatever you celebrate. So yeah, a little bit here and there. But thank you all so much for watching. This is one of your most efficient ways to obtain reputation. Let's just recap what you should do to gain the most amount, the most efficient way of obtaining these types of reputations, hilarious reputation, is basically do your bounties, do all 5, and once they're refreshing, do this preservation mission until your bounties refresh. Pretty much rinse and repeat. Do those 2 things and you should be good. You should be capped out like I am now. But that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ernest 342. Have a good one, guys. Take care.